Hi, I'm Matt from Ludovox, and today I am going to give you a brief overview of The Boss. The Boss is a bluffing game for 2 to 6 players, ages 10 and up, and it plays from 20 minutes to 60 minutes. It greatly varies depending on the game itself and the number of players. So in The Boss, we are the mob, the mafia, and we try to get the most money. And we have our mafiosi, and we are going to place them on different cities of the United States of America. And every city is going to have a few cards tied to them. So for example, Detroit has money bags numbered 1 to 4 and a gun. And every one of those is an outcome. And you can notice that we have dealt cards here that are the final outcome of the city. No one knows what it is, but as you can notice in my hand, I have 2 Detroit cards, so I know for certain it is not the gun, so no one is going to get killed in Detroit at the end of the round, and it's not 4 money bags, so no one will get this as well. Different effects might include gaining money, so victory points, getting killed, so one of your characters would get killed, getting into jail, which delays you for 2 turns. Hospital is being delayed 1 turn. Cincinnati is a bit weird. You get forbidden of staying there, so you place your token here and you cannot go back ever again. So let's start with a round. So what would I do with a round is have an optional action, which is placing my my cubes, which are my mob. I can place them on one city. So for example, I think Detroit is a safe place, but I'm probably going to wait towards the end of the round to place them on. So I'm going to bet on New York, and then I'm going to do a mandatory action, and my mandatory action is revealing 1 card. So for example, I can reveal that Boston is not a very safe place. So Boston has 2 money bags, I have 1, so I reveal 1, and then it has 1 prison and 1 hospital, which is not great. So this might be 1 money bag, 1 prison, 1 hospital. So there is 1 chance out of 3 that it's a good outcome. So people are probably not going to be there. Then comes the next player, he maybe places those and then plays a mandatory card, etc., etc. We do that until we have played all of our cards and then reveal the final outcomes. And this is when the cubes are going to matter, because you need a majority to get the outcome. So for example, let's imagine that I have 1 on Kansas City, 2 on Detroit, etc. Let's do this. So now we reveal the outcomes. So for example, in New York, I would get nothing, unfortunately. In Boston, I would get 3 money bags, which is a good thing because it was not a very safe place. 1, 2, 3. Then in Detroit, I would reveal the outcome. I get 2 money bags, 1, 2. And then Kansas City, yellow wins this one. But it is a gun. So what happens there is that 1 of yellow's cubes is going to be discarded and not used for the remainder of the game. This is very, very harsh on yellow, because he's going to lose 1 of his workers. You also have temporary workers that are smaller cubes that you can use, but only once per game each. And after you have done this, you are going to shuffle all of the cards again and, well, lay them out again. So 1 random card here, and deal the hands of the players. Additionally, there are 2 things that are very important to this game. You have Chicago, which is a weird city. It has the boss, so the Godfather, and its power is very special. When you have the majority on the Godfather, you get the card or the cards that have been played last on the city that are behind him. So for example, here in New York, you could have, for example, 2 money if you have the majority. Then on the next round, you would move it around like this. So here you would get 3 and 2, etc., etc. So it goes on and it becomes more powerful as the game advances. And I told you at the beginning of the game that the game length was kind of different every time. It's because every round you would flip one of those cards. They are police insignias. So you have silver and golden insignias, and when you reveal a third insignia, the game would stop. So for example, in this case, we have 3 rounds, but the game doesn't stop. We reveal another one, we have 3 silver insignias, the game stops. That's it for the boss. So you know almost everything about it. Go ahead and play.